101 the Goob.
101 the Goob. We should get a jingle.
That'd be tough. Right, just get someone on Fiverr to do that, like they made the intro.
That's true.
Or someone out there could cook something up pretty good.
That's true. Be like, hey, we'll give you $5. Give us your best thing.
Yeah,
For
just give
$5.
us something.
Take a minute. We'll pay for a minute of studio work.
Yeah. I think that's how they do it. I
Yeah.
think it's rented by the minute.
Yeah.
Probably just get someone to do something on their phone. Just sing in their phone.
That's true.
That,
GarageBand.
yeah, that'll work.
That's
Match
true.
the quality of everything else.
Exactly. I might have to re-download GarageBand.
Cook something up.
My name is Matthew, and I'm here to say...
That's it.
We're two guys. We're going to talk today.
Okay.
We got baseball, video games, and the like. I want you to like and subscribe.
It's kind of like a half rhyme, but
Yeah.
we'll take it. We'll take it.
Now your turn.
I bet Tony could whip something up.
Probably.
Probably be better than anything we could come up with.
Yeah, he's got the doesn't he have like a
MIDI.
What's it called?
MIDI keyboard.
Yeah.
Cook up beats in the studio.
Hell yeah. What'd your producer tag be?
Ketchup.
Ketchup. I'm ketchup. I'm mustard. I'm ketchup. I'm mustard. Hooray for the USA.
That could be us.
That could be us. Should this be the ketchup mustard episode?
Yeah. That'd be good. What are your thoughts? What do you like more, ketchup or mustard?
I feel like ketchup is more versatile, especially if it has sriracha in it.
What do you put ketchup on?
French fries, hot dogs, hamburgers.
See, I don't like ketchup on a hot dog. I like mustard on a hot dog.
I like both. Get both, you get best of both worlds.
Nah, ketchup just doesn't do it for me.
Have you ever had sriracha ketchup?
I don't think I have. I've had sriracha and ketchup.
Put those bad boys together. They kind of rock. I'm not gonna lie. They kind of rock.
Sriracha's good.
Sriracha.
Sriracha's underrated.
I
You
love
can put that
sriracha.
on everything.
You could literally put it on everything.
Might as well.
You know what the top condiment is?
What?
Barbecue sauce.
That's not even true though.
It is. You can put barbecue sauce on everything.
No, you can't. That's like the least versatile one. What do you put that on?
Name 10 foods and I'll tell you if you could put barbecue sauce on them. Go.
Eggs in the morning.
Yeah.
You're not putting barbecue sauce. No, you're not putting barbecue sauce on
You
that.
could.
That's nasty. You could. You could put barbecue sauce on anything.
I mean, depending on like the type, like they have a bunch of different variations if you go to the barbecue sauce aisle.
Yeah, but they're all like similar.
All right, name another food. And don't make it a hard one like eggs.
Eggs isn't a hard one though because you can put ketchup on eggs. You can put hot sauce on eggs. You can put sriracha on eggs. That's not a hard one. That's like if you can do it in the morning and you can do it on like a lunch or a dinner item, I feel like then it's like
that's fair.
Okay, then it's versatile.
That's fair.
I would not if
okay.
Sauce,
granted, I never said barbecue sauce was versatile. I said it's the best.
I think you did.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. You said you could put it on anything.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that's the definition of versatile.
Yeah.
All right, give me a lunch food. I
don't know. Well, you can put it on like a burger.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't put it on a hot dog. That'd be gross.
I've done it.
Is it good?
It's
I can't
good.
imagine that's good.
It's pretty good.
Well, you just clearly like barbecue sauce more than the average person.
Yeah.
I like barbecue sauce. I think like nice like grilled chicken or something. Yeah, for sure.
Mac and cheese. Barbecue mac and cheese.
Yeah.
With like pulled pork on it.
Yeah, pulled pork. Obviously, you need barbecue sauce for pulled pork.
Precisely.
But like, you could dip your ketchup or your steak in ketchup, but I wouldn't dip my steak in barbecue sauce. I don't think.
That's true. That's true. I'm just not a steak guy. Never was. I don't know. Never did it for me. It's too expensive.
That's true. That's true.
It's just like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna buy something that I'm like have to like chew through, get all the sinews stuck in my teeth.
Yeah. Well, that's if you get a good steak, you don't really have to do that. But
That's true.
the affordable steak is very chewy, and I don't know. I used to be more of a steak guy, not so much these days. I'm in my burger and dog era, I think.
That's fair. Due to health reasons, I had to cut out red meat.
Yeah, I love hot dogs. So
Dude, I love hot dogs too. I got a hot dog at a baseball game, and it was a veggie dog. And I'm not gonna lie, at first I was like, "This is good. This is bad news. I'm not a fan of it." It looked a little bit like an off color, like it was trying to be a hot dog.
yeah.
But it was clearly not. I bit into it and I was like, "Ooh, this could use some barbecue sauce."
No,
That's
dude,
a callback. Ooh,
No, that's so bad. That's so bad. If you put barbecue, that's like putting like mayo on a hot dog, dude. That's just like you don't go there.
But mayo on a burger though with ketchup, that's Whopper.
Yeah.
That's Whopper business,
That's Whopper business. Sometimes they're out of Whoppers though.
dude. Tell me why we roll up the Burger King and we say, yeah, how many people? We got 5 people in here. We'll take 5 Whopper meals. They ran out of Whoppers. We couldn't even get one Whopper meal from Burger King, the home of the
Burger King is
Whopper.
Out of do you have like what if I order like a cheeseburger? Do you have that? How are you out of Whoppers?
Yeah, it's
What
like,
is different about it?
what about Whopper Juniors?
Yeah.
What about Impossible Whoppers? Which they
Probably
didn't
weren't out
have.
of those. Were they really out of those too?
Mm-hmm. Because that's what I was getting.
What's
I
going
wanted
on
to
at
try
Burger
it.
King? What's going on?
Burger King's like top 5 fast food. And they're
Not if
out
they
of
don't have
Whopper.
Whoppers.
Yeah, it takes them down to 0.
When you go to like McDonald's and they're like, oh, the ice cream machine's broken, it's like you kind of expect that. You don't expect to go to Burger King, they're out of Whoppers.
That's like coming to McDonald's and be like, we're out of fries. Like,
How does that happen?
yeah, it's like, what are you doing?
Out of Big Macs?
Yeah.
It's like, isn't that just a normal burger, but you put multiple on it? I don't understand.
It's like going to Chick-fil-A or like KFC and be like, we're out of chicken. Like, like what?
So what do you have? Then?
Yeah.
That's your whole thing. To be out of the signature item is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
I mean, I guess we were at like a mall.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Have much supply, I guess. I don't. What were they? What were the other people buying? We should have asked.
Was it a
them.
mall? I thought we were in a drive-through. Wasn't that
No,
when
they had
we
them at the drive-through. That's the
Oh.
second Burger King we went to. They
Yeah.
had them there.
Yeah. We should have told them, be like, dude, you know these guys, the ones that are
Yeah,
out
you
of
gotta-
Whoppers.
You guys gotta fly in some Whoppers for these guys, because what are they doing?
Yeah, we need like a drone delivery or something.
We should have pulled the other people that were also buying. Like, what else are you buying
Yeah, it's like,
for Burger King?
I guess you can get like well, they got like nuggets and like chicken fries.
Chicken fries. Yeah.
I feel like that's the only other thing that like you're at Burger
I
King.
wouldn't get the. You don't want to get the nuggets from Burger King, though. I don't think. You
No.
can get like 90 of them for 40 cents. It's like, what are these made out
like,
of?
Why? Like you're just trying to get rid of them. Like what's so bad about them?
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Well, it's probably time we do the intro.
Yeah.
Strike 3, you're out.
Hey, yeah. Welcome back to another episode of 101 The Goob. We're back with episode number 155. Just kidding. I don't know what episode we're on. Probably 6, 7.
56?
That sounds right. No, 57.
57 was the last one. 56.
Yeah, because 55.
Oh, because 55 was the one we did the week before.
Yeah.
57. We're almost at 6-7. 10 more. You gotta save it.
My thermostat says 72, so can't do that bit again.
It's not even in the background, so it wouldn't be funny anyway.
Oh. It's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing? How you been?
Doing all right. Just been working, sleeping,
Important.
working and sleeping.
You ever sleep
Just
at
been
work?
tired recently, dude. Just been tired. I
That's
don't know what's
fair.
up with that. Just been sleepy.
Has it been like really hot there?
It's been warm.
Yeah. Whenever I'm like, it's kind of bad. Whenever I'm especially in the car, but if it's like hot out, dude,
Get so comfy, dude.
I get so
You're
cozy.
I could, what if I just take a little nap right now? Who cares?
Like the amount of times that I legit have to pull over like into like the shoulder or just like onto a side road and just be like, because like, dude, the sun
Yeah.
coming through the windshield, it's game over for me.
You'll get in your car and it'll be like 95 in there. It'll be like, oh my god, it's so hot. You start driving around for a little bit, it just gets to like the perfect, most like, oh, I just want to cozy up and sleep.
Yeah.
Temperature. It's so good, but it's so bad.
It's really bad. Nah, dude. Yeah, whenever it gets hot, I get so sleepy. That's what
One
I've
of
been
those
attributing
things.
it to, but it's definitely just because I'm work too much and don't take time for me. But no, it's because it's hot out.
It's hot out. It's real warm. I'm sleepy.
Yeah,
That too, though.
exactly.
What you been up to? How's it been for you?
Pretty good. Mostly just kind of the same work, and I've been sleepy. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Dude, it's been humid as balls in the apartment. It's so bad just because of the kick up in the heat. We have 3 dehumidifiers and the I'm starting to think like people on the sides and on top of us, like they don't like they like have humidifiers all year round or something because I kid you not, the humidity was in the apartment in the 80s the other day.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure in the lease it's like it has to be between like 30 and like 65 or something like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like we got a notification from our like they installed like a smart system. It was like, yeah, your humidity is 85. Decrease that, and I'm like, yeah, okay. Let me just set up
like
another 3 dehumidifiers. Like, what am I supposed
you
to
getting
do?
like mold in the vents and stuff or anything from all the humidity?
I don't think so. They just recently did like the vent checks. They do it like once a year.
Yeah, like Among Us.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of Among Us in there. Crewmates. Impasta. But yeah, dude, mold is one of those things that like freaks me the fuck out. Like I hate
Silent
mold.
killer.
Yeah. So and we literally just bought so we have a big dehumidifier and then 2 small ones. So we just bought another big one because it's like I don't know what else we're supposed to do to decrease the humidity. Like, be like, ask our neighbors, like, do you want to use one of these dehumidifiers? Like,
Yeah, you guys want to buy one perchance? Maybe use that.
yeah, because it's like, I don't know what's going on, and it's like our bathroom has like a vent and whatnot, so it's like it's not like the humidity from showers and whatnot, but I don't know. Maybe it just circulates it throughout the rest of the apartment.
I don't know.
But other than that, playing some games. Mostly just like when I can't sleep at night, I'll just like hop on and play like Cyberpunk. So that's been fun. I just beat the DLC for that, which is dope.
Nice.
On the Switch, I've been playing Link's Awakening. It's like the remake.
Oh yeah,
that one's fun. It's like the little chibi Link. That one's been fun.
Chibi Robo.
Yeah, kind of like a little bit of a chibi Robo going on. I don't know. There's something really cozy and nice about just like being in bed, playing on the Switch, and like playing just like a Zelda game.
Yeah.
It's a good time, really relaxing. But yeah, other than that, just kind of chilling, taking it day by day, as you do.
As you do.
Um, but yeah, how's the Red Sox doing? How they doing over there in Boston?
They just swept the Royals. 22 and 27 record currently, so we're inching our way back to 500.
That's big.
The AL East is, per usual, not very competitive. Blue Jays aren't doing much this season. The Yankees are at the top right now, but I mean, they love to crawl back down.
Yeah.
I think they're hot right now, but
Yeah.
Jarren Duran had a really good series against them. A lot of, I think, 2 or 3 home runs that were huge, a couple 2 runs that put them up. All I say to that is that's some value in trading him. Get rid of him, get him off my team. While he still has some value that some team might need, like a mid left fielder, we have your guy.
Jarren Duran.
He was good in his prime 3 years ago or whatever. Not so much anymore.
Yeah.
So we could get some value for him. Every time he actually does something, I see it as get rid of him now, please, before he starts to do really bad again.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the Red Sox probably see that as, oh, we're so back.
Yeah, unfortunately. I
And-
mean, the Red Sox see too much for what we could get for him, which probably wouldn't be too much. Like, we overvalue him so hard, even though he's batting like 170 this season. Like, had one good series where he really did something. I don't know if he's like trying to lock in to fight for a spot to stay on this team, or is locking in to say, get me off this team. But either way, I don't know. This organization loves him so much, even though his like 9 WAR season is but a faint memory at this point.
Yeah. Kind of crazy 9 WAR.
Yeah, he was good at one point.
Yeah.
He was. I mean, for what he did in the WBC, you would have thought that he would have been back in action this season. He just hasn't done anything.
Yeah, it was all, I don't know, he used up all his alt, I guess. He has to go around and get alt orbs.
Yeah, I mean, I figured at this point in the season he might have collected a few, but I guess he's just been slacking off.
Exactly. Everyone else is playing comp. He's just playing Spike Rush.
On God. And, you know, that works for a little bit.
That's true. That is true.
Get him off my team. Roman Anthony's still injured. Took some swings.
Brutal.
Feeling sore still, so still kind of day by day at this point. He was initially put on the 10-day IL, and he's still not back.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's definitely been more than 10 days.
Yeah, not great. We have an off day tomorrow, or today it was. I don't even know, dude. Every day is the same.
That's fair.
When it comes to the Red Sox, especially, it definitely is.
Every day is the same, and my blood is sludge.
On God. So maybe Roman Anthony will be back at some point. I don't know. I think that as we start to creep closer to the trade deadline, this team, if we want to be competitive this season, we need to do something. If we want to be competitive at all, we need to do something. So either way, if by the end of this trade deadline nothing has changed, I really hope that Craig Breslow gets fired, because what are we doing?
Yeah,
Something's got to change. This team is bad.
it's fair.
Can't even get I mean, we win a series against the Royals. The Royals are 20 and 29 this year. Like, they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling like, oh, we beat a really good team. Like, they have some good guys out there, but they haven't been doing well this season either. So it wasn't like an astronomical sweep by any means.
Yeah.
And even the games we win, it's like, I think what I said to you guys when we played the Phils during that series was like, what I said in our group chat was like, one game's win is the next day's blowout. And literally we went out and got blown out the next day, because that's what we do. It's like 4 runs is like our cap. If our pitching isn't perfect, that's as good as we can do run wise.
Exactly. Like, there's no support past that, which it's just like, it's so defeating watching that, because it's like, oh, we got 4 runs. And of course it's in like the second inning. And then it's like, That's all we're doing.
It's like, it's like, all
pitching
right,
has to either
pitching,
lock in or
that's it.
that's it. Yeah, that's game.
And it doesn't matter if like we're getting to the 9th inning and we have 3 guys on base with no outs. Like, we're not gonna do anything. We already hit our max, 4 runs. That's as good as we can do.
Yeah.
So, just no clutch hitting in any position. Obviously, some power would be huge, but like, I mean, singles win games. If we can get 3 guys on base with no outs, like, if we could just not hit into an instant double play and like make some stupid base running error, have some decent defense, like we could be winning games. But when it's all on the pitching, and especially like how stressed this pitching staff has been this season with injuries so far, and how like 4 members of our bullpen are just like beating the other team runs,
Yeah.
it's not gonna change anything. I think this is gonna be a 500 season at best, unless something drastic changes. But
Yeah. That's fair. It's unfortunate, but I mean, at this point of the season, unless something drastic happens, like unless you have a crazy busy trade deadline, like not much
and
is
this
going
is
to change,
like,
unfortunately.
it's so weird to talk about the Red Sox in a way that, I mean, it's reflective of how they have been for the past however many years, of like talking like they are a small market team when they
Mhm.
have plenty of money that they could do stuff with, where
Yeah.
it's like, oh, like there's a couple guys like Trevor Story, Caleb Durbin, where it's just like, release them. We just want, like, just eat these contracts, get them off the team, free up. Like, honestly, some of these AAA guys have a better shot, like Mickey Gasper, who we pulled up, like switch hitting catcher. Like, he's been like rolling pretty good, getting hits. Like, these AAA guys have been showing they can do more than the big leaguers, and it's just like,
Might as well give it a
we-
try. Like,
we could afford to eat multiple contracts. And I mean, Fenway Group has a ton of money, but they
Yeah.
just don't want to invest it in the team.
exactly. Yeah, and I mean, kind of speaking on that with Liverpool, not to always come into Liverpool, but there are a lot of good buys happening right now. We're losing Andy Robertson. We're losing Mohamed Salah. You don't know what's on the board with Virgil. There's a good amount of people that have previously had very, very large contracts, seemingly moving on. Now, does that mean they're going to fill those spots with even bigger, larger contracts? Unfortunately for Boston, probably.
Very possible. Very possible.
Yeah, there's some big names that are being floated around for getting, and I mean, Virgil was one of the more expensive defensive contracts when he signed on. Alexander Isak, they paid for him out the ass. They paid a lot to Salah. I'm so sad to see Salah go. Like, I'm seeing all of his Instagram posts and stuff, and it's just like, he's been around Liverpool for a while, and it's like,
Yeah.
to see him moving on to the next stage is really sad. Same with like Andy Robertson. But yeah, makes me shed a tear, because it's like, definitely going to be a new, I don't know. Part of me hopes that they bring people up from the academy as opposed to buying elsewhere. Because it's like, there's so much talent that's had, and I feel like there's people that are already in the team that we can build around. But because I mean, obviously this season they bought a bunch of people, which, don't get me wrong, I'm happy they did, but it obviously didn't work out. I mean, we're just barely scraping by of getting into the Champions League again. So sometimes money isn't everything, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, from a Red Sox perspective, on the side of the Fenway Sports Group, it's like, to watch John Henry, like, in a situation like that where he does shell out a ton of money on all these
Mhm.
huge contracts, even if they don't pan out, you're just like, well, you are willing to spend the money
Yeah.
somewhere.
Exactly.
Why not spend $250 million on like Kyle Tucker. Not that we need him.
Yeah.
Ketel Marte, make a trade for him. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even I was like
put an
I would
effort.
have been happy. Yeah, just like spend money on a big name and like I don't care if you pay him, 50 million or whatever for like a season, like to just like with Bregman and his opt out, like a contract like that. It's like they're just not willing to spend the money over here.
Mm-hmm.
And like John Henry hasn't done any press conferences or anything, like any press for the Red Sox since like 2020, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And like he doesn't do a ton for Liverpool either from what I've seen, but like his most recent one was like 2022 or 2023, like actually talking to the fans where it's like you're the face of this group, you own this team, but like you're more likely to be spotted sitting in the stands at a football game rather than being at Fenway Park watching your team that's not doing anything that
Yeah.
you're not willing to invest in. So it's like
Yeah, it's like
we just want to spend money on someone. Like
exactly. And it's like
even if it doesn't pan out, just spend the
at
money.
least have an effort. Don't just be like,
Yeah, we'll be good over
yeah,
here.
we're gonna run it back. And it's like,
Yeah,
why?
yeah, it'll work out. Like trying to pick up these guys, like all these like margin players that like have like Caleb Durbin. It's not like we paid him a ton of money, like, but when he was in Milwaukee, he was like second in rookie of the year contention, and now he's like dead in the water over here. It's like all these like margin guys where we're not willing to spend a ton, kind of just hoping we'll get the most value out of them that we can.
Yeah.
But where they're not producing and we're just like keep sticking with it because maybe something will change. It's like it's not gonna change. Like these guys, this is not the group to do it. This is not a winning group.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. But I mean kind of partially for your sake, but also for I think just Liverpool in general. It's like let the young guys play. Bring them up. Like that's where you got people like Trent from. Like Trent was from the academy, obviously. He's a bit of a traitor, but it's like he's an incredible player. Like we have I think Rio's from the academy. There's a few other younger guys. Like let the young guys play. And also like we have Chiesa just like sitting on the bench. We have like Endo sitting on the bench. Like yeah, these people aren't your Salas and aren't your like big name people, but like Chiesa was amazing in the Italian division. Like and then he comes over and sits on the bench, plays like 10 games. Like come on. Like
Makes no sense.
Like last season when they won the Prem, like he played so little that he almost didn't get awarded with that. That's
crazy.
insane to me. Like let him play. He's good. Like
yeah, and you have to let them prove themselves on a higher stage too.
Exactly.
And, like for the Red Sox, like Andrew Monasterio coming in like a AAA guy being bounced up utility player, like when he gets his chances at shortstop, like he's been doing well, he's been hitting, and it's like why we insist on playing Trevor Story every day just because we extended his contract for another 3 years or whatever, and it's like he's not good. He's clearly just not fitting the mold of this team anymore, and why we continue, it's just like we continue to push these same guys because it's like these are the guys that we spent some bit of money on, so it's like we have to play them. Like he's going to be out there every day. And I honestly thought like once Chad Tracy, obviously he doesn't have the end all be all say of everything, especially as an interim manager. I doubt they value what he thinks very highly yet. He was just kind of a pawn put in to, bring Craig Breslow's masterful play out in the open. But he's worked, like he was the AAA manager, so he's worked with all these guys. He must look at this team and be like, wow, we might actually be able to benefit from some of these guys who are batting 280 in AAA with however many homers. Like, good. Like, I don't care. Like, platoon some guys. I hate platooning players, but like, just give some, like, in the case of like Trevor Story or something like that, like, platoon Trevor Story with someone who could use the experience, because clearly Trevor Story is on the outs anyway. Like,
it's like in that sense, platooning has a lot of downsides, unfortunately. But it's like, if you want to give somebody some time, that's a great way to do it, because then it's giving somebody who's obviously struggling a chance to like not be in the lineup, and then it's also giving the person who hasn't had the experience a chance to be in the lineup. So it's like, I feel like that's a good use of it.
I think like it's been so long since have had like a cornerstone player. Like I would love like for you guys like Bryce Harper, first
Yeah.
base. Like he's your first baseman.
Yeah.
It's been so long since we had a guy that's our guy. Like
Mhm.
David Ortiz, he's out there, he's playing like he's DHing, he could play first too, but like every lineup he's going to be there. He's going to do what he needs to do. Like Dustin Pedroia at second base, he is our second baseman.
Yeah.
So I'm not a big fan of platooning when it's taking like you want to have the guy that's the guy that he is that position, he's that player, like Ketel Marte on the Diamondbacks, like
Yeah.
he is their second baseman, like
Yeah, and like he's the guy. Like,
but when you're 22 and 27 this far into the season, it's like we're almost in June, it's like clearly this season is not really going anywhere with the way we're doing it right now. Platoon some of these guys, like give Caleb Durbin some days off, bring in some AAA dudes, like we just don't nothing's going to change if we're like these guys aren't going to get better because they're going to play 162 games.
Yeah.
Like when your batting average is 150, it's like, I mean, I guess the only place to go is up, but they're not producing anything. Like it like Moneyball, you're not trying to buy players, you're trying to buy wins.
Yeah.
And we're not buying wins right now. Like these guys aren't doing it.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I feel like, don't get me wrong, like the Phillies are still doing very well. But like we have been getting losses again. So like I feel like the new manager buff is starting to wear off. But I mean overall it's like Bohm's hitting, that's awesome. Harper's being Harper, like the cornerstone player. I feel like every time Harper's on the field, I'm just like grateful. It's like we
it's
have
nice
Harper.
to have it's nice to have a couple guys like Schwarber comes up to bat, you're never like, oh, this game's over. There's always a chance with some of these guys coming up to bat. There's always a chance. With the Red Sox, there's no chance. These guys come up to bat, you're like, all right, Jaron Durand, like we're paying him too much money, we won't trade him. You're like, you watch him come up, bases loaded, bottom of the ninth, he's hitting into a double play. That's all he's been doing this season.
Yeah.
We're tied game. We really need to save some runs. Our pitching is doing the best they can, but they let some runners on. Trevor Story, another error. Either throws the ball over Wilson Contreras' head or lets it roll into the outfield. It's just like we're not winning, and we don't have guys that we can count on.
Yeah, it's like, come on. That's just such a sinking feeling, because it's like, unfortunately, the pitching can only do so much.
Yeah, it's just defeating to like have no faith, but it's not like it's not misplaced. Like it's been proven so far this season. Every single game, even the games we win, nothing's different. It's just the pitching is a little better on the days we win.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, that's kind of how I felt sometimes, especially about people like Bohm, where it's like, oh, it's a clutch situation, that's going to be a double play. Like it is nice to kind of see some success come from his hits, and I don't know if he's still on a hitting streak, but he was on a 10-game hitting streak last time I checked. So fingers crossed that some of that good vibes sprinkles over to Boston and Trevor Story or Jaron Durand does something.
Jaron Durand needs to get traded so bad.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, this is like a clean house, sell the team sort of mentality, and I never have had that, and I've never wanted that, but that's kind of where we're at. We need some people, we need some talent. So
yeah,
I feel like no one should really be off the table right now besides like a Garrett Crochet, a Ranger Suarez, who we just spent a bunch of money on. You
Yeah.
know, like I think Rafaela needs to stay. I think Abreu needs to stay. Other than that, though, anyone who we can get some value from, like people are talking about like trading Chapman, and he wins us a ton of games, but
Mhm.
he has a ton of value. You just need to get the value where you can
Yeah.
and sell the team basically and see what we can get.
And that's the thing. It's like, yeah, Chapman wins, or like,
He wins the games he's put
yeah,
in, but it's meaningless games anyway.
exactly. And it's like, if you were to get some people that could hit, you wouldn't. You would still be in those situations sometimes, but it's like not as much. You know, it's like hits are also going to factor into wins.
Yeah, I mean, run support has been at an all-time low,
Yeah.
truly. Like, so you play the bad teams where it's like you can score 4 runs, pitch well enough, and get away with it, and then you play a good team and you can't get away with it anymore. You can't hide behind like the starters don't need to go 8 innings with 13 Ks for us. Like they shouldn't have to do that for us to have a chance in these games.
Yeah.
And like Brian Bello, like should release him at this point. I don't
Mhm.
think he has any value. No one wants him. He in the games that he pitches when he has like a 1 or 2 inning opener, he does pretty good, but he's a starting pitcher who we pay $30 million a year.
Mhm.
You shouldn't need an opener to be able to produce as a starting pitcher. Like
Yeah.
he can't start the games. He crumbles instantly
Mhm.
unless someone goes out there and throws a couple for him first.
Yeah.
So he's like being used as like a weird starter middle relief
Yeah.
pitcher, but like he's one of our core 5 starters. So it's
He
I don't
has to
know
be
the
there.
pitcher.
Like,
Yeah, he has to show up if especially if we want any chance to win because we're gonna score 2 or 3 runs the whole game anyway.
yeah. Um. No, that's just brutal.
And we
Um.
we win these last 2 against the Royals because Jaron Duran hits like a couple 2-run home runs. It's like, look what would happen if we had a little bit of power on our team.
Exactly.
Like when we hit home runs, we score games. Like when we can score runners, like you can play blue single ball, you know, like all day, but against a good team, that's not going to do much. You
Yeah.
need a little bit of pop in your lineup, and we have none.
Yeah. And that's brutal. Um. I've been really enjoying. I mean, obviously with some of the Phillies, like Marsh, like who would have thought? You know, it's like dude's
Yeah,
dude's mashing, and like that's awesome to see. But I mean, always, I feel like it's the heroes of the team are always the pitchers. Like seeing Wheeler come back has been awesome. Um, and I just saw some pitcher power rankings. I think he's like 8th. Like that's awesome coming off of an injury like he had. Like that's pretty sweet to see. And then obviously Chris Sanchez, like he's sitting there at number 1 and he just had a 13 strikeout game. Like he goes out there and like he just does the job. I'm very excited tomorrow's game. It's a Chris, or I'm hoping it's a Chris Sanchez game. I never actually checked. They said it's projected to be. Um but it's his bobblehead night. So I'm really excited for that. That'll be a dope one to add next to Justin Crawford. Um,
hell yeah.
yeah, I want more bobbleheads. I also have a Fanatic bobblehead. It's pretty dope.
That's sick.
Yeah, bobbleheads are sick.
I don't have many, unfortunately. Those, I mean, especially at Fenway, people like you got to get there
Mhm.
8 hours before the game if you want a chance to touch one of them.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
Um,
I have like a Chris Sale one from back in the day with like the K counter on it. It's pretty sick.
that's pretty dope.
Which if I would have any of them, like prime Red Sox Chris Sale is a pretty sick one to have.
That'd be a sick one to have. I've been meaning to ask you, like, cause I always wonder how it is, like, mascot relations with like other teams, cause like I feel like the Philly Fanatic is like so revered in in Philly. It's just like, oh, like that's the Fanatic. Like he's showing up to like fundraisers, and it's like, oh shit, the Fanatic's here, and it's like I feel like everybody just loves the Fanatic. How is it like with Boston? Like, is it like, does everybody get like hype when the mascot's around, or is it just like,
I feel like it used to be a bigger thing, honestly.
mm-hmm.
Wally the Green Monster.
Yeah.
I mean, also, why are there so many teams that like their thing is just like a weird green guy? There's so many teams that it's just like a green sort of
Yeah.
entity, and it's like that's our guy.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm not hearing as much about Wally these days.
Yeah.
It used to be big. When the Red Sox hit homers, they have like a Wally mask that they put on.
That's sick.
So, once every 3 or 4 weeks we might see that. But
And then you get really hype.
yeah, you get really hype. I mean, that was like, I remember it last season we were seeing a lot more when Raffy was still here.
Yeah.
Honestly, I want Craig Breslow to get canned, and I want to have the reconnection with Raffy Devers. I want to bring him back onto the Red Sox after selling him to the Giants, and I want him to come back and just mash. And it's like
That'd be
it's
unreal.
like we never left.
That'd be unreal. That'd be like
We could.
a great turnaround.
I don't care. I don't care that his defense blows.
As long
Honestly, he's kind of been going crazy at first
mm-hmm.
for the Giants. Like, not often, but he'll just like have a couple really good games inexplicably,
Yeah.
where it's like I didn't even know that you were that athletic because you
Mhm.
never did this when you played third base. But
Yeah. You
I
just
don't know.
locked in.
I think it would heal the team a little bit. I mean, he
Mhm.
was in our system. We scouted him from the Dominican Republic, maybe when he was like 15 years old, and he had been in our system since then. To sell him was sad. Obviously, at the time it was needed, but like I don't know, that whole thing. That's one of those where you look back, and during the time you're like, oh, I get it. We have Bregman, and then you lose Bregman,
Yeah.
and you lose every single piece of that trade that we actually got that was like a player that showed potential.
Mm-hmm.
And we're left with absolutely nothing besides Caleb Durbin, and it's like, oh man,
Yeah. It's like
what happened?
yeah, sure, the move can be justified, but then when nothing's done with like
Yeah,
in the
when,
process, it's
like-
like, oh, what are we doing?
As every piece of that like broke down week after week during the season, where it was like, okay, we got like James Tibbs III, a good prospect, changed his swing, then he sucked.
Yeah.
Traded him to the Dodgers. His swing instantly got better, and now he's like mashing over there in like AAA ball or whatever.
Yeah.
Kyle Harrison or whatever, who we barely utilized and like pitched poorly for us, absolutely shoving this season.
Yep.
Lost him.
Doesn't that just
I
suck?
mean,
Where it's like,
Yeah,
like they suck for you, and then they go
yeah, you give him
and
some
absolutely
Yeah,
shine elsewhere. It's like, come on.
yeah. It's like, why is it when my Kyle Harrison throws and then,
Actually, though.
but all we got was like 5 starts from Dustin May was like the real conclusion of the Devers trade, and then he got like moved to the Cardinals and was like he sucked while he was here for
Yeah.
us. And he's like, I don't even think he's doing that good for he's old. I don't know why that was the end goal. Is like, oh, we need Dustin May. This will be the final push we need in the playoffs. Like, instantly injured again.
Yeah.
Doesn't get a playoff start, even though we played 3 games because we got shellacked in the wild card instantly.
Yeah. It's like, we're going to make all these moves, and Dustin May is the holy grail.
Yeah, the holy grail. The light at the end of the tunnel is 4 starts from an injured Dustin May and freeing up $250 million that went to Liverpool. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty spot on.
Yeah, it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
He has so much money, just
And then
buy someone.
that's also the other frustrating part, is that it's like all that money went to Liverpool, and then there's no silverware to show for it. Like
No,
like
no.
we're literally scraping by getting in the Champions League, which is like, for Liverpool, that's kind of like the bare minimum. Like
Yeah, and I mean, John Henry he has his priorities straight, and that's Liverpool.
Yeah.
Spend money on them, keep the fans over there happy by saying, look at us, we're spending money on players, whether they'll be good or not. who's to say, but we can say that we put this price tag on this person and they're coming to play with us. And then we're like, yeah, hey, Caleb Durbin, you did pretty good in Milwaukee. How would you like to be our starting third baseman? We didn't want to offer Alex Bregman anything. Come play for us. I mean, not to say Alex Bregman's really doing, the Cubs are doing not great right now, honestly. PCA's looked awful past few days.
He's yelling at fans.
Not making plays. It's crazy. But I don't know. It would have been nice to have him. That's like one thing we're kind of lacking is any sort of leadership on this team. Seems like
That's
Wilson
fair.
Contreras is kind of moving towards the Kenley Jansen camp with his time in Boston did not end well. He did not, like, Kenley Jansen just dipped on us. Like, he was supposed to be with the team for like the last like 5 games of the season. He just took off early. He was like, I don't like the direction this team's going and I'm done with it.
Yeah.
So we parted ways with him. It's like Wilson Contreras is, from what I'm hearing, kind of in a similar camp right now where he's like, what are we doing?
Yeah. I mean, that's got to be frustrating being on a team that isn't put together.
Like,
it's like,
yeah, if you look at that team, like, I don't know. I mean, obviously you probably know the standard roster of guys because I talk about it every week. Like, obviously who's like, if you look at that team from an outside perspective, who is the leader on that team? Like, none of them.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, like, it, like, I mean, in terms of who's played the most ball, I mean, I don't know, probably, but I don't even see Ranger in like a leadership role.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like he's good and like he's a vet, but it's like, it's kind of like with the Phillies, like Schwarber is such a leader, whereas like Harper's a vet, but it's like he just kind of does his own thing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like he's a good speaker for the team, but it's like it's almost like he doesn't want that role, which is fine. Like, not everybody has to be a leader, and I'm not saying Harper isn't a leader. It's just like
Kyle's that guy.
So it's like, yeah, I couldn't point at anybody on the Sox and be like, yeah, that's the guy. Like,
I mean, it's literally like a bunch of 25 and younger kids and like some like old heads who suck. Like, Trevor Story is not a leadership role in that team. Are you kidding? Like, who's gonna like? Do you think Roman Anthony, who's batting 270 as a 21-year-old, is gonna listen to Trevor Story, who's batting 150 as a 33-year-old, and he's like, hey guys, we need to do this to lock in? He's probably like, how about you make a throw to first base?
Yeah.
Like, maybe we'd win some games. Like, no one on that team like screams leadership to me. And like Chad Tracy, I think he's a good manager. I think he did well in AAA, but I don't know. It's hard. Like, I feel like Alex Cora had like the respect of that team at least, where like, I mean, he'd been in ball forever, like led teams to championships, somewhat cheated with the Astros,
as you do.
you know, questionable, but he has such a background in baseball that I just feel like it's like bringing up like a little league coach to like do the job. And I think he can do it. Like, I don't think he's doing a bad job. I think the AAA guys that were there with him, like the young kids, do respect him. But at the same time, I just feel like he doesn't have the same hold over the team as Alex Cora did.
Yeah.
And especially coming in halfway through the season, or not halfway, but a month and a half into the season, when your team's already like losing, like everyone must already be feeling some type of way.
Exactly. Yeah. It back on like the leadership thing, it reminds me of like when we play MLB The Show, and it's like you're sitting there and you mashed already like 2 homers, and we have like 6 runs because of you, and we're still losing because like I let up like 2 home runs. And then it's like bottom of the 9th, and I'm like, come on, let's get the bats going. That's what it almost feels like.
Yeah, I'll be outfield.
Yeah, just so everyone knows, I'm outfield.
Yeah, you're sitting back there, you know, the ball's put in play, you're jumping, you got your glove ready, you're between every pitch, you're clapping, let's go boys, we got this. All right.
Oh shit, I'm pitcher. Throw a cutter middle. middle.
Yeah, let me throw the high cheese. Oh, that's right down the middle. Yeah, there's just no direction on the team at all. You need someone in there. Like, I think Alex Bregman was good for that team. I think he was a leader. I mean, Jason Veritek getting canned, I think he was good for that team in terms of the mindset and just like the clubhouse vibes. Like, everyone respects him in Boston. If you play in Boston, you respect him. Like,
yeah, that's a brutal one.
One of the best to do it. So I think in losing Alex Cora, I don't know, maybe things long term could be better. Who's to say, really? But I think that Alex Cora provided just more of a role on that team in terms of commanding a clubhouse and the leadership. It just feels like it's aimless right now. Like, no one's really running the ship. They're kind of just like a bunch of guys who get together to play baseball, once a day. They get out there and practice together, but it's like, who's really calling the shots?
Yeah.
Besides Craig Breslow. And no one, I can't imagine any of them respect him or listen to him in any meaningful way.
Yeah. That's just brutal.
No, there's just no leaders. All we had to do was sign like a Eugenio Suarez to a 1-year deal or something. Like, literally, and
you just need a power. You need someone with power.
Power bat. Like, I don't like. You get a guy out there who bats 230, but he mashes 45 home runs. Like, awesome.
Yeah.
And Fenway Park is such a hitter friendly stadium for like specifically like right-handed bats that mash. Like, we just needed that, and we still don't have any power across the entire lineup. It's crazy. And just like, it could have been solved with a $40 million contract to a veteran who's been in the league forever, who bats righty and has some pop. That's literally, like, I feel like that could have been the piece of the puzzle.
And like, there is money there that you can get more than that. But obviously that goes back to the whole money issue of just like not spending. But
not spending the money we have. I was so in on overpaying one of these guys for a 1-year contract just to like, someone needs to be with these young guys for them to know, for them to figure it out.
Like, there needs
tell
to
them
be
what they need to be.
Who's calling some shots and being a leader, stepping up to that.
Yeah.
But
then that's like anyone like Wilson Contreras is the only person I could think of that maybe offers any kind of that role. But from what I'm hearing, he's like pretty much out on this team right now. Like, he's frustrated too. So if you have that, like, obviously everyone's frustrated with themselves when they're not doing what they should be. Like, every press conference after every game with every player is like, we need to play better baseball. But it's just like, who is coordinating any of this?
Trevor Story's just gotta. He has to stand up and be like, "Come on, guys, coach is right.
Yeah,
we do need to hit more homers.
I do need to learn how to throw to first base. You're right. Trevor Story, he closes his eyes and he's back in the Colorado Rockies. He's mashing homers in the max elevation. He's like, oh, this is awesome. And then he opens his eyes and, oh shit, a grounder's coming to me. Oh, into left field. See you later.
It happens with Trevor Story.
I mean, he's like top 8 home run leaders for the Rockies all time.
Yeah.
Where'd that go?
Went to Boston.
With the years, I guess. With his hair.
Yeah.
Must have left at the same time.
Maybe.
We're just washed. No leadership. I don't know.
That's fair.
Give Big Poppy a contract. Have him come back out. I'm sure he can still mash.
Probably.
More than these guys, for sure. Just
Dude,
need someone in the clubhouse to do something.
Obviously, it's such a long shot, but I want Schwarber to get 70 home runs.
Can you imagine?
That'd be unreal. I'd probably cry.
I'd cry for him.
Yeah. That'd be crazy. 70 home run season.
And obviously, he was like super destined to go back to Philly. And I honestly, like, as much as I would love him on the Red Sox, I couldn't see him back here again. The season that we had with him, I loved him. Obviously, he got the dub with us, the champion. But
yeah,
I think just knowing the Phillies, I think he fits so well there. But like, that's another guy who was a free agent, you know.
Yeah.
And he talked about it on a podcast recently. I don't know. It was like one of those like talking baseball podcasts or whatever. But Schwarber was on there and he was like, "Yeah, the Red Sox like we had like a Zoom meeting and that was it. Like that was the end. It was just one conversation. They didn't vie for him at all."
Really?
Kyle Schwarber's bat in Fenway Park is like that's a cheat code, genuinely.
Yeah.
Like
No, that's
unreal.
that. Yeah,
He hit
that'd
so
be
well
wild.
there.
That'd be wild.
His like there was some stat that came out after the series with the Phillies, and I'm just gonna paraphrase it because I don't have it up and it's probably incorrect, but something like in his past however many at bats, like say 100 at bats at Fenway Park, like he's hit more home runs than the Red Sox have at home in the same amount of games or something.
That's
Like
crazy.
the entire team versus Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber solos the entire Red Sox team when it comes to hitting nukes at Fenway Park.
That's insane.
Like his swing was meant for that park.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like obviously he could mash anywhere. You could put him in a 500-foot stadium on every wall and he would still hit bombs. But
Yeah.
like Fenway Park is like his swing is so good there.
Mm-hmm.
But
no, that's
we didn't want to offer him any money. We didn't want to offer Bregman any money. We actually not only did we not offer Bregman money, we like pissed him off a little bit and he felt insulted at the end of the conversations after the season he had just played with us. Like so he burned a bridge, not like he's coming back anyway. He's gonna
Yeah.
finish his career with the Cubs, but like
But still, it's
why
like
would you like
you
he
had
just
him
played
there.
this yeah, you had him and he wanted to come back and play for you guys. Give him a no trade clause and like don't make him feel like he's not worth anything.
And then almost because of that, the same thing happened with Devers. Like,
Yeah.
having Bregman at third, they were being weird with Devers going to first and not playing third. And Devers is like, and then he goes to the Giants and plays first. Like,
Yeah, I mean, Devers was a little bit of a diva, I think, because he was the face of the franchise being moved in by this other guy who's like basically another Devers guy, you know,
Yeah.
mashes as like I mean, obviously his defense was way better, that's why they were moving Devers at all, but like
but
I
obviously
don't know, the
something
more I
was
look back
framed
on it,
and said wrong
yeah,
that Devers
yeah,
just had a bad taste in his mouth, and it's just like, all right, bye. Like,
yeah, he clearly didn't want to be there anymore, but it's like I don't know, at what point is it on the player versus the Red Sox organization when so many talks, so many conversations from different players being like, yeah, negotiating with the Red Sox was like the worst thing ever and it was horrible.
yeah,
It's
I'd
like,
rather be anywhere else.
yeah, like I'd rather play for some actual poverty franchise rather than play for the Red Sox just because they are trying to lowball me so hard and be like, yeah, we won't give you any more than that. Any additions that you want in your contract, nope, not giving you that. Like, no one wants to work with you because you guys act like you have $10 in your pocket when you have 10 billion.
Yeah.
Just like spend some money on someone,
Or would they?
or like don't ruin your relationships with players who are good
Yeah.
and make people not want to come here, because I get it at this point. From a player perspective, why would you want to come here? We don't really exude a winning mentality in any
Yeah.
meaningful way,
That's fair.
but charge $16 for a beer that costs $3 and $12 for a hot dog that you could buy a pack of for $8. So
Yeah. You know. People
keep
buy
raking in the money.
it.
Yeah, people buy it. I don't know,
That is
man.
kind of crazy. Like, some of the drinks at Citizens Bank, yeah, it's like $16 for like a Surfside. You can get a case of Surfside for like $16. Like,
Yeah, it's just about. I mean, it's the experience you're getting. I suppose.
yeah,
But maybe if you watch some winning baseball along with that, I won't feel as bad about spending that much money. But
that's true. Yeah, spending that money and then
When I'm-
watching a losing game, it's like, well,
yeah, the last game when Chloe and I went on Easter, like my mood from the start of that game towards the end was like I saw a video actually of like it was like at a Red Sox game of like another, it probably looked exactly how me and Chloe looked when we were there, like the guy that's sitting there, the Red Sox fan versus like his girlfriend who's there with him, maybe a fan of another team or just doesn't care about baseball as much, but she's like sitting there having a good time and he's just like literally sitting there like this.
yeah,
And that was me. Like from the start of the game, I was like, let's go Red Sox. You know, it was a Ranger start. He's shoving the first few innings, making some plays, and then like as it goes along, you want to be in the moment and have fun that you're there, but when like you genuinely care about the team to like just watch, I'm like, it's just so it's defeating. It really is.
Yeah.
You just sit there and you're just like, it's so bad. This is like a preview of the next 150 games of the season, and we're getting cooked.
I mean, if it brings you any solace, I was playing Road to the Show, and I think it was the 2028 season, Ranger got Cy Young with the Sox. So,
Oh yeah.
that'd be cool.
Couple of years.
Yeah.
Cy Young.
Yeah. Keep your head up, King.
We're putting people in
Yeah.
great positions this year to be Cy Young candidates by saying pitch a perfect game or we lose.
Exactly. No stress. Like
No stress.
I'm
Try your
pitcher.
best out there, but if you're I'm pitcher. If you're not going 8 with 35 strikeouts, good luck, but
Yeah, that's brutal.
and don't I mean grounders, you can't put them in play either because if they go Trevor Story's direction, that's an error. That's a run.
Yeah.
It's all bad. This
But hey,
team,
they'll turn it
but
around.
hey, not this season.
They'll at
Need
least get to
to
50.
shake it up a little bit.
They'll at least get to 500.
Probably. Well, that's where we like to sit on
Yeah.
our. I mean, and it's hard to complain because there's teams that, like the White Sox last season, that it's like they won 30 games overall. It's like that sucks.
Dude, they're doing well though. They're doing well this season. They've been a fun one to watch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like, I don't, I just want like my team to be fun to watch. I don't really
Mhm.
care if they're like, I obviously want them to win and I want them to be good, but watching like the A's this season,
Yeah.
the White Sox this season, these are some fun lineups to watch, and you can tell
Mhm.
they're having fun doing it. They have some pop in their lineup. Like these guys are
Yeah.
just like mashing that. It's like, oh, you don't expect the A's to like do anything
Yeah.
or the White Sox, but when you watch Murakami hit a 460 dead center nuke, it's like, oh yeah,
Like that's
this is awesome.
sick. I'd like that.
Even if you're losing the game, it's like, give me
Yeah.
some baseball that's fun to watch. It's
Yeah.
like I've watched every game this season by watching the first 40 games of the season. Like I know
Mhm.
how it's gonna go,
Yeah. Yeah. It's like
and that sucks.
that's the thing is that I want to see the players at least having some fun, win or lose. I want them just to enjoy it, because it's like I certainly am not when I watch them slowly walk back to the dugout. Like,
Yeah, and that's it. When it feels that way even when we're winning, which is like the worst part.
Yeah.
It's like there's no joy.
hmm
There's no feel for the game.
they're just sitting
There's
in the
no, like-
dugout wearing the Green Monster hat, just sulking.
Yeah,
Even
like
after a
truly,
home.
like actually, like Trevor Story's sitting in there. He's just like head down,
Just-
Wally the Green Monster head on, just like, man, what am I doing here?
yeah.
And then, but the thing is like, I'll just watch us get absolutely blown out, and then I get a TikTok of Mookie Betts, Benintendi, and Jackie Robinson Jr. dancing in the outfield like their tradition that they would every game.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Bring it
bring me back so hard. Like, oh, it was so
Yeah.
fun. There was just a joy exuded on the field.
hmm
Like out there, like after every game, they do a little dance together when they won, like that, and it was different every time. And it was like, it's just like you can tell when a team is
Yeah.
they're vibing, they're having chemistry. Like,
It's like the Giants outfield dance.
kind of better than that.
Yeah, that's fair.
It
We'll
was
call that a
Mookie,
dance.
prime Mookie.
Yeah.
And they were dancing. They were awesome.
Yeah.
Bring
what you
those
like to
guys
see.
back. Bring back a team that like cares and has fun and tries, and you can just tell everyone hates each other. Everyone like maybe not each other. I mean, I'm sure they respect each other as teammates, but they
There's probably
hate
some
the game that they're playing.
there's probably some feelings that kind of roll over where it's like I don't like how you play baseball, and like I don't like And it probably slowly comes to some resentment where it's like, Trevor Story, you just let another ball go into center field and let up a run because
Yeah.
of you. Like,
And it's like I watched so Cal Raleigh went like was going like 0 for 39 or something like that, crazy, not hitting. And like when he got his like first single after like going hitless for so long, his like team got him the ball back and it was like they made a whole thing out of it. They were
Yeah.
like ragging on him for it. It's like at least you're having fun about it. Like Caleb
Exactly.
Durbin gets his first hit when he's batting like literally 70 on the season.
yeah.
And it's like stone faced. No one's happy for him.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like,
he's
all
not
right,
happy with himself, and it's just like
now we got to
I
wait
mean, you
another
gotta,
70. Like,
yeah, like truly, like it's
Yeah.
like
Whereas like with Cal, it's like, yeah, that like he's in a rut, but like they're having fun with it. And it's like, let's go on from there. Whereas like, Caleb Durbin.
yeah, it's just it's not. They're just not having fun with it. I mean,
Yeah.
and I think that's half the battle is that I don't know. No one's happy with themselves, obviously, but like I have to imagine there's a rift between the pitching staff and the bats at this point. Like, there's no
Yeah.
way there's not. Like, obviously, Ranger is just a chill guy. He doesn't care. He gets out there and shoves, and he just has fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like about Ranger. He's probably the only like good clubhouse presence we have because he just like
Yeah.
chats everyone up and he's just chill. He doesn't care. He cares, but like he's not like
Yeah.
being the way that everyone else is.
He's
but
not hanging
the rest
his
of the pitching,
head. Like he's not.
yeah, the
he's not
rest of the pitching
sulking.
staff has got to be like, what more can we do? Like
Yeah.
genuinely, like
Just frustrated.
maybe give us a couple runs here.
Yeah. But hey, that's baseball, I suppose.
That's baseball. That's what you get when you sign up to be a 162er.
That's true. That's what we should call our fans.
I don't think anyone who watches baseball.
That's fair.
162 games, probably not.
That's fair.
I don't think anyone watches. If you made it to this point in the episode, say barbecue sauce in the comments.
Yeah, yeah. If you made it to this point in the episode, you gotta say barbecue sauce in the comments.
Tell us your 5 top things to put barbecue sauce on.
All right, I'll give you 5 things. Mac and cheese, burger,
This is a bad look, dude.
this is a really bad look. Mac and cheese burger. I'm not gonna lie, I do like barbecue sauce on a hot dog. I kind of underplayed it earlier. Barbecue sauce on a hot dog does go hard.
I feel like you're just running out of things to say. That's what it's seeming like to me.
Burger King.
What?
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, burgers. Yeah, I'm chicken.
French
nuggets,
fries.
Okay. That's fair. Okay, that's a little weak, but everyone else say in the comments your five most barbecue sauce things. Don't say hot dogs.
Yeah, don't say hot dogs. And you can't take any of my picks.
Yeah, you can't take any of his picks. The 5 things that you could put barbecue sauce on. So good luck coming up with anything else.
Well, we're coming up on the end of the episode. I hope
Who's
you.
Goober? Who's Goober of the week?
Oh,
Not anyone on the Red Sox. So
what about Mavi?
You got- anyone on the Phils? Yeah, that works. Shouts out.
Mavi. Shouts out Mavi, dude. Sleeping this whole episode. He's a little crazy guy. He's crazy. He's cuddling his back feet. He's a really kooky guy. Yeah, shouts out Mavi. You're the goober of the week. You're a little goober. Yeah. And Chris Sanchez. He's the GOAT.
That's fair.
But yeah, aside from that, follow us on TikTok, follow us up on Spotify, follow us on fucking YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Do all the socials. Follow us on everything. Follow us on Blue Sky. Follow us on Twitter. Yeah. see you next time or whatever.
See ya.